motions on the floor? Seeing none, we're going to move into special orders with swearing in of the class officers. If the student body president would like to come down.
Hello everyone, this is Chloe, and she has been appointed to the position of junior class secretary treasurer. Very excited about this and her being a new addition. She really complements the team very well. As a lot of you know, I think all of you know, the junior class officers plan Thanksgiving dinner, so it's a really big undertaking. She is well equipped, well prepared. I'll let her say a little bit more about herself now.
Sure. So I'm a junior accounting major here at Baylor, obviously. I'm in bid, and I'm really excited to be able to kind of get in, hit the ground running, help Cassidy plan all University Thanksgiving. I'm super excited because it's a great way to bring the community of Waco together with the student body, with everyone on campus and faculty and staff. So I'm really excited to get to plan that, and I'm really thankful for this opportunity.
Awesome. If you'll raise your right hand. Sure. For me. I solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute
That I will faithfully execute
the office of junior class officer
the office of junior class treasurer
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my abilities,
perform my duties and uphold the Constitution
perform my duties and uphold the Constitution
of the Baylor University student body.
of the Baylor University student body.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so now we're going to move into the confirmation of student senators. So there's two, so we'll just start with senior. So if the student body officer for the senior class would like to come down and talk about her nominee.
Hello everyone, I'm Lexi, and this is Allison. I'm sure you all know her. She has been in Senate for 3 years, so freshman, sophomore, and junior year. She's done a lot of great things here. She served on 4 different committees, so she's been AA, CIA, PR, and finance, so she has the experience in all of them. And we had a lot of interest for a senior class senator, like a ton, and we narrowed it down to interviews, and then we talked to her about her experience, and we thought she was definitely the best candidate. So, can you talk a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a senior poli-sci major from Northern California, and I'm really excited to jump back in if you all will confirm me. So.
Great. Are there any technical, non-debatable questions for the candidate?
Candidate, is today your birthday?
Yes, it
Point of personal privilege, can we sing happy birthday to Allison?
It was at the end of the
All right.
Yes. Senator Payne.
Why do you want to get re-involved, and what do you have planned for your senior year in Student Senate?
Yeah, so I was kind of talking to Lexi during the interview, I think right now there's a lot of tension between different student organizations. I think it's really important to talk about freedom of speech, freedom of expression on all spectrums, and whatever you believe in, whatever you do, and I think that as a student body, it's our responsibility to really represent different voices. I think Senate is a really great example of how different people can come together to achieve certain goals, so, yeah.
Are there any other questions? Seeing none, I'm going to ask y'all to leave the room so we can debate. Okay, so the vote for swearing in a senator is acclamation majority. So now we're going to go into a debate over Allison. Does that make sense? Is there a pro? Senator Burns.
Yeah, so Allison served on Senate the past few years. She's really experienced and represents the student body really well and is passionate about bettering Baylor. So I think she's the perfect person to fill this position. So y'all should vote for her.
Is there a comment?
Can we just suspend the rules and then on unbalanced debate?
It's been a motion to suspend the rules on unbalanced debate. Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any objections? Seeing none, we'll move into the voting over confirming Senator Lee.
Point of information, or I guess point of procedure. If you have not been sworn in as a senator, is it still okay to be in during voting on another senator? So actually, just a question.
I would say yes, because we're not in executive session.
Just making sure.
That's for executive. Okay, I'm moving on to voting. So acclamation, I vote is for the confirmation of Senator Lee, a nay vote is, so that is a no vote for Senator Lee. So all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. All right, Senator Lee is now a senator. All right, so now we have. So now we're going to move on to our second senator. Will the junior class president come down and introduce the nominee?
So, this is Trevor Rogers, he's a junior, and he should be a senator because, as most of you know, he's a veteran of Senate and he was on Finance Committee. So he really understands how the SCAF works and he did a great job contributing to that. And he was recruitment chair for his fraternity, so he'd be really good at getting new people to join and making student government just like more seen on campus.
Are there any technical, non-debatable questions for the candidate?
You said said he was a veteran. How long? Not sorry. I was student government.
Yeah, he's been in it since.
Good question.
Yeah, how long?
freshman year, since
2
freshman.
years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Any other questions?
I'll ask you the same question I asked Allison. Why are you getting re-involved, and what are some of your initiatives that you'd like or ideas that you have to bring to Senate?
Yeah, so the main thing I want to focus on is increasing the SCAF. That's one thing that me and Elizabeth talked a lot about last year, and just one thing that I really want to push forward to this year because I want to be able to fund more events and more campus improvements.
Are there any other technical, non-debatable questions? All right, move on with it. So exact same procedure. Is there a pro for Trevor?
Trevor's been in Senate for 3 years. He's come with some great ideas for the third year that he'll be in. And also he has a love for the student body, as he's told us a few times. So I think that's what it is.
Is there a con? All right, we're going to move into the debate over Senator Rogers of the voting. The aye vote is to confirm Senator Rogers. The nay vote is not letting him in. So all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. All right, Senator Rogers is confirmed.
Point of order.
I move to amend the agenda and add the swearing in of the student senators. Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any objections? Seeing none, Senator Lee and Senator Rogers, can y'all come down? All right, raise your right hands and repeat after me. I solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of student senator
that I will
Office of Senate Senator.
totally mess it up. Yes, please. the office of student senator,
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
perform my duties and uphold the Constitution
perform my duties and uphold the Constitution
of the Baylor University student body.
of the Baylor University student body,
So help me God.
so help me God.
All right, we'll now move into second reading of SA 67-02 Bucks Island Party. If the author will read the bill.
Okay, the event is called BYX Island Party, take 2. Where the event shall be called Island Party, where the projected attendance of the event is estimated at 3,000, and this projection does include members. The event will take place on October 4th from 7 to 11 p.m. and it will be located at Fountain Mall. Whereas this fair organization is affiliated with the philanthropy Living Water International. Whereas this event will feature an array of activities that will include Honest Men live performance, food trucks, raffles, cornhole, and other games. And the amount has been amended to $3,500.
Would the author like to give an opening statement?
I move to suspend the rules and allow a member of the organization to speak. Second.
Any objections? Okay, seeing none,
Okay. You can just talk a little bit about the event.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm Kenyon Jarrett. I'm the president of Bucks. This is Griffin. He's the VP. He's been planning most of the party. And I'll tell you all a little bit about Bucks Island Party. So this is our party that every chapter does nationally. We have 41 chapters. Every year to support our philanthropy. In the past, all of us have had individual philanthropies, but Living Water International is about to become our national philanthropy, which we're very excited about. Because chapters like A&M Bucks has been giving a lot of money to it. So what we're doing for our party, we're selling raffles. So some of the prizes that we have the new Apple Watch, a couple tickets to see the Lumineers in Dallas, some Chick-fil-A gift cards. One exciting thing I'd like to share, so we're like estimating that we're going to be donating probably from like, we did on the scale of like $1 grand to like $4 grand to our philanthropy, but just on the first day from 10 a.m. To 4 p.m. we already had made $1,000, over $1,000 just selling raffle tickets. So we're very excited that we think we're going to be giving more money than we initially thought to our philanthropy. So all of our sales from T-shirts, percentage of the food trucks, and the raffle tickets, all of it's going to our philanthropy. We're not taking any from it. And it's going to be a concert. Honest Man opener is Tori Template. I don't know if you all know her, she's a Kaio. So we're very excited about her doing that. And we're going to have different games there and food trucks. So is there any questions?
are there any technical non-debatable questions for the organization?
Can you describe what exactly Living Water International does?
Yeah, I'd love to. So Living Water International, so they build wells in countries, mostly like small villages in Africa. They don't have like a good water supply, and they don't just come in there and build the wells. They teach the people who live there how to maintain the wells, while also it's kind of like a ministry that they do in like a mission trip. So, does that answer?
Are there any other technical non-debatable questions?
I think in the past, this had been a touchdown alley. Can you kind of talk about why you switched locations?
Yeah, so we have, 2 years, we were going to do this at Fountain Mall last year before it got canceled. But in the previous years, we have done it at Touchdown Alley. We found out it's kind of far away, so we thought that Fountain Mall would be a great location to have a concert just because it's so easy for students to access. Okay.
Question was, well, how many t-shirts are you ordering, and then how
Yeah, so we initially ordered 150 t-shirts, and we're gonna sell them at $10 each. And we're already almost have them all sold, so I think we're gonna order some more.
Good, you guys talk about like where you see this event going, like future years, like building upon the new kind of event you've made for this year?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, like, it's way different this year because we're having a concert. In the past, we've done like slides and different games and stuff, mostly like focused around like water activities for whenever it's hot outside. So this was kind of like our experiment. Like, hey, we're gonna throw a concert, and we're very excited about it. And so after we'll assess it after the party. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any concern that this is the same headliner as the person who's coming for Theta?
Yeah, that was a concern that we had. We were not aware of the signing. Honest Man didn't disclose that to us or Theta, that they had already signed. So we signed, and then they announced, and then we were like, oh, we're about to announce here. So, but yeah, there's a little bit of concern. I think the thing that we want to differ from our party is that it's free to all students. There's no admission cost, so that's something that we can see our
Are there any other technical non-debatable questions?
How many years have you guys been doing it at Baylor?
I think since 2000, when we were founded. Yeah.
Are there any other technical non-debatable questions?
What was the attendance of this event the last time you had it?
Yeah, so 2 years ago, that was my first semester in, we counted about 485 people that came to the event, so.
Are there any other questions? All right,
Awesome, thank you.
is there a committee report?
Yes, there is one. So, yeah, we saw, as y'all know, we saw this 2 weeks ago, and then we saw it with some updated information Tuesday night. And so we had a lot of pros, that it's a great charity. They're improving the event since 2 years ago. Like, this will be a new event for them that'll be on campus, as in it's gonna be the concert and not what they've done in the past. And then that Bucks is growing their organization, and they have big goals. Cons, no bubbles, unsure about attendance since 2 years ago, and they didn't have a precedent for this event on Baylor, so we weren't positive about success, but they gave us a lot of numbers tonight about shirt selling and raffle tickets selling. That has kind of eased some of those concerns. We had 5 for votes, 1 against vote, and it passed.
Are there any points or motions on the floor?
Point of personal privilege, what are we funding exactly?
I'm gonna refer that to the bills author. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're funding the band, or sorry, we're funding the t-shirts completely, and then like 60% of the band. So the t-shirts, and then whatever left goes to the band.
Are there any other points or motions? Seeing none, we're gonna move into a period of voting. The debate. Is there a pro for this bill?
So, as a member of Bucks, I can attest to the unique environment that is there. What I've found is a really authentic Christian community, but it's very welcoming to anybody that comes in contact with them. So I really think that we should support this. They've seen a lot of interest, a lot of t-shirt selling, been able to show that a lot of people are interested. It's free, it's going to be Honest Men, it's a new event, so we should definitely support it. Yeah, so thank you. And I'll give the rest of my time to Senator Courtney.
Yeah, guys, going off that, it's also a really, really great philanthropy. This is a new philanthropy that they're partnering with this year, and it's a really, really great cause. Because who doesn't want to give water to people that can't access it? It's something we all need. So it's a really great philanthropy, and as you can see, we're raising a lot more money than we expected. So I highly encourage everyone to vote for this bill because it's great cause.
Sarah Khan.
Move to suspend rules and then
Objection.
A motion to move into executive session.
Okay, there's been a motion to move into executive session. Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any objections?
I object. I don't think that is necessary to move this allocation to object executive session.
now move on to debate, over the executive session. Is there a pro for moving into executive session?
Yeah, I guess I kind of just want to move into executive session because I think there's just things that should be discussed as senators without any outsiders present.
Okay, is there a con?
I said earlier, I don't think that that's necessary. I think finance does a really good job of going through things like that in committee, and I trust their judgment, and I give my time to student.
I also think our organizations deserve transparency and honesty within this room, so whatever we have to say should be able to be said in front of them. As regarding their event, their money, I give my time.
We're also being recorded for the first time tonight, so we can't really say things in secret anymore, and I think that's a good thing.
Quick information, do we know how much they raised last year from this event? Or 2 years ago?
I'll revert back to the organization.
No, we're not aware. I mean,
Do you have like an estimate, rough estimate?
pretty sure whenever we had that party, it wasn't necessarily for our philanthropy, which was at the time.
Community society.
Yeah, community society.
Okay, we're gonna go back into the debate over going into executive session. Is there a pro?
Point of information, if we do executive session, do we turn off the camera?
Yes. Yeah. Is there a con? Or a pro?
Thank you.
All right, there's been a motion to go to the previous question. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any objections?
Point of information, sorry. So, the money that they're making from this event, is it coming strictly from ticket sales, or not ticket sales, t-shirt sales?
I'll revert that to the organization.
Yeah, so we were selling raffle tickets and t-shirts and then percentage of the food trucks. And like I said, it's already measurable. I mean, we've already made over $1,000 in 1 day.
Okay, so the voting for executive session is majority acclamation. A aye vote is to move into executive session, and nay vote is to not move into executive session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay.
Nay.
That fails. All right, we're now gonna move. Okay.
You didn't hit the gavel thing?
Okay. It's too late. So now I'm gonna move back into the debate. We're on a con.
Whoa, point of information, how did that just get overseen? I thought,
It was too late, Charlie. So we're gonna move back into the debate into the con. Is there a con for the Bucks allocation?
Point of information, directed to the finance chair. Did this organization need financial bailing out 2 years ago?
Debatable.
Is that